Here's a good headline. World virus cases pass 300,000 as governments call for isolation. Oh, they call for isolation. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Government Person, why don't you assure us by telling us that self-isolation works because it has worked in other countries. You've seen it work. There's no doubt about it that it works. That in 2 weeks of isolation, life will return to normal. Why can't you say that? Instead of just saying isolate, tell us your experience and how isolation overcomes a virus. You can't. You're experimenting with us. This is called the Great Experiment, self-isolation. And as we know, most experiments fail. If you could dig up Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, and ask him, does every experiment work? He'll tell you no. After he brushes the dirt off himself from being dug up, that he had to go through thousands of experiments before he found the right filament for the light bulb. So we are on experiment number 1. And I call it an experiment because the government can't say, they won't open up their mouth and say, oh yes, this isolation works. They don't know. They're just playing around with experiments, ruining the economy. And does government people care? No, they got a paycheck coming in every month that goes direct deposit to their bank. So they have no problem with economic stability personally, because they got their money coming in. Not the poor person in San Francisco who rents an apartment for $3,000 a month, 1-bedroom apartment. How many months can they tolerate this experiment of no income coming in?